This awkward occurrence, awkward entertainment. Let's start this over one more time. Okay, we live. Okay, this is awkward occurrence, awkward entertainment.
Please stop. Don't rip your soul out, Daddy. Rip your soul out, you pathetic fuck!
The streaming app is acting funny. We're gonna do it this way. So this is the gun girl, Kaitlin Bennett. She's an actor. She does reporting. She probably is sorority, so that gives you an idea of who her connections are and why she's in the news. So let's start this. As you can see, it's just a bunch of white kids. Let me see the checkerboard shirt. And a bunch of ignorant, uneducated white kids. They in college, but they're very ignorant. Okay, never mind. I thought I saw that checkerboard. Well, they do have plaid shirts on, but let's continue. And America just has a dumb generation. So does Europe and a lot of other places that are modern. You just have a very dumb generation. Whether they're in college or not, just very, very dumb. And their education is only meant to brainwash them, manipulate them, turn them into, let's say, small soldiers of the state. Zombies. And of course, she's pro-gun, and she's an actor of the state. She's not an actual legitimate person. So she gets paid, hired, given a script to do what she does. I like that orange. Anybody know what orange means? Let me know. But you know what orange means.
They're still throwing stuff. You need to back up.
Ignorant, more ignorance from blacks and whites. Ignorant, like the colleges. They shouldn't be this dumb on colleges. I don't know how many of these people are paid to just throw stuff at the truck and make a scene for the camera, but it's very ignorant.
Out your window, Joel.
Okay, that was that. Because without guns, you're just going to be ruled over. Then these college students going to wish they did have guns when they're invaded. They're going to wish they had guns when they're invaded. Or when they need it at the right precise moment, they're going to wish they had a gun on campus to protect them. But, you can't talk to fools. Let fools be fools. Hey, let me get into Julian Assange. I would get into this Royal Caribbean. I might well start with the Royal Caribbean.
Caribbean filing a motion to dismiss a lawsuit over the death of a toddler who fell from an open window.
Let's go to Nicole right now in our newsroom with the latest on this developing story. Nicole.
Calvin and Chrissy, Royal Caribbean says they have evidence to prove the grandfather of 18-month-old Chloe Wiegand knew the window was open before the little girl fell to her death. Take a look at these pictures released by the cruise line. The first picture appears to show Salvatore Anello, leaning out of the window for about 8 seconds. The next picture shows him picking up his granddaughter.
Yeah, they wanted the lawsuit dismissed, Royal Caribbean, because the grandfather dropped the baby out the window. But they didn't dismiss the lawsuit to judge because they said they still gathered in evidence on both sides. But the grandfather is charged with the murder in this case. A lesser charge of murder, but he's charged with murder. And his case is still ongoing. I don't know when his next court date.
Taking her towards the window. He then reportedly lifts the toddler over the wooden rail towards the open window. Royal Caribbean says he held her by the open window for 34 seconds before she fell. The last picture appears to show Anello looking down out of the window after Chloe had fallen from his grasp. The grandfather claims he was holding the girl up so she could tap on the glass and says he didn't know the window was open until it was too late, also claiming he was colorblind. Salvatore Anello was charged with negligent homicide. The tragic fall happened last summer. The weekends, the family sued Royal Caribbean, claiming the windows were not safe and not appropriately marked for children to play in the area. The cruise line says the windows have a greenish tinted glass, making it obvious where a window is.
And it should have been obvious. 34 seconds, you're holding the baby up there, and she falls directly out the window. Of course, it's obvious that the window was open. So let me see if I can find another video on this one, which I do, but I want to see the reenactment. They have a reenactment.
Mike believes in the American
Let me
dream
see.
and is an advocate for immigrants and welcomes people from everywhere.
The Indiana family of Chloe Lee deceptive. Salvador Caribbean is lying.
Month-old Chloe Weigard fell off a cruise ship in Puerto Rico are reportedly deceptive. That's according to attorneys for Chloe's family, who on Saturday accused the cruise ship line of creating a false narrative to shift blame from the company onto the child's grandfather. Nearly 6 months ago, Salvador's
Because it's the child's grandfather's fault. He's at fault. Here go the reenactment.
out of his games. The happy moment turned.
Well, she's not exactly, this reenactment, she's not exactly dangled outside, but she fell outside still though.
Suddenly tragic when Anello says he was leaning forward with Chloe in his arms to reach for the glass he thought was in front of him when she slipped out of his grasp and dropped 150 feet to her death.
I saw her fall. I saw her fall all the way down. I saw her fall. And it was just in disbelief. I was like, oh my God.
Anello stated he would have never held her over the rail.
And they go Pops acting, the Crocodile Tears acting. We had never held her over the railing, but he held her over the railing still though. And he claimed the window wasn't open, and the window was open. And we'll see how this case goes. We'll see how this story goes. So they believe, the prosecutors believe he did it on purpose.
It's a lot of strange stories. How's it going, Angela?
Okay, let's get to Julian Assange. Now, what did I want to talk about with Julian Assange? Let's just see how fake and exposed Julian Assange is. This is Julian Assange announced he will leave Ecuadorian embassy. That was 2014. He didn't leave till 6 years later. Okay, this is state actor, world actor, stage actor Julian Assange. Let's just go through this.
Thank you, Angela.
He was younger then. They claim he has health problems now. Doctors haven't been helping him. They haven't been feeding him. This hoopla of a story, WikiLeaks is supposedly leak all army stuff, government information from all over the world. Bunch of bullshit. Just like QAnon, just like V is for Vengeance, that dude, Anonymous. Just like those. Let's go to the next one about him. This
is when he was arrested in London.
And this is you.
This
And
was
Sundays,
2019. Yeah, he was arrested 2019.
we're here for all of you.
That breaking news, WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange arrested in London. After 7 years of asylum in the Ecuadorian embassy, the Ecuadorian government released Assange from British authorities.
Look how they carrying his ass out.
News, WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange arrested
Look how they carrying him out. Look at
After 7
this.
years of asylum in
Got him by the arms and
the
legs.
government released Assange
Look at this. Look at this.
and he could now face charges.
This is a show. This is funny.
ABC's David Wright starts us off from London. Good morning, David. Good morning, George. Julian Assange is now inside this magistrate's court here in London, getting ready for the first of what's likely to be many court hearings in his case. The official charge from U.S. authorities in an indictment unsealed this morning that he conspired with Chelsea Manning to hack computers and
And you know who Chelsea Manning is? That's that transgender soldier. Went from man to female. And that's another stage actor that's out there as a distraction for the people. This is funny how they carried his ass like we getting your ass up out of here, Julian. Even though it's a dog and pony show.
published classified documents and data related to the U.S. war effort in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Yeah. More bull crap. Okay, let's get on to the last video that was uploaded today about him. Now this is Julian Assange. Lawyer says Trump offered pardon over DNC hack if he played ball. More dog and pony show, more bull crap. Yes, this story is a complete fabrication and total lie. Not him pardoning, not Trump offering the pardon. The whole thing is a complete fabrication and a total lie. You got people who think Julian Assange is a sincere person. Just like those dumb college students who are messing with the girl who's for gun rights. Now, without guns, you have no power. Your pretend rights they put on paper mean nothing. You can't fight a gun with the Constitution with a piece of paper. You just can't. People are very naive. Foolish. I think that's it for that video. I think we got one more on Julian. Do we have one more? Yes.
That breaking news, WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange
No, we do
arrested
not.
in London. After 7 years of asylum in the Ecuadorian embassy, the Ecuadorian government
Oh, yeah, that's it.
released Assange to British authorities.
So let me go to the comment section, and I want y'all guys to look at how dumb the people are in comments and how smart they thought they were. Exposing corruption, dumb because you think it's an actual event. Dumb because you think. Now, this is Julian Assange hand signals. Now, as you can see, if you have any knowledge of satanic rituals or satanic worship, you see Julian Assange is throwing up satanic hand signs. The peace sign, that's the satanic hand sign. Him with the one eye and thumbs up, he's throwing up a satanic sign with the one eye. I forget what the thumb means. Like I was saying, the thumb, these are just clear signals that he's part of the world stage and he's not to be trusted at all. But you have fools who trust him, who think he's some sort of hero like Edward Snowden or the fraud Edward Snowden. They think there's some sort of whistleblowers. They're doing this for the good of the people or the masses. When in reality, they're just part of the illusion, the big old illusion. You know, the world is a stage and the masses are just mere audience. And that's a picture of the cop and the girlfriend that we saw. And of course, we saw their story, their bullshit story, and we saw that. And of course, the Royal Caribbean cruise, the Pops, Crocodile Tears. The Pops might actually have something to do with that. Not really, but he's another character. Okay, this is Awkward Occurrence. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. And I had to finish this up because the live stream wouldn't let me. So I'm doing it in this upload. But this is Awkward Occurrence, Awkward Entertainment, and I will see you in the next video. The cop and girlfriend, really? I don't know.
I know this bridge. This place is real, isn't it?
Yeah, I cross it every day to get to the college.
Never recreate places from your memory. Always imagine new places.
You gotta draw from stuff you know, right?
Only use details, a street lamp or a phone booth, never entire areas.
Why not?
Because building a dream from your memory is the easiest way to lose your grasp on what's real and what is a dream.
Is that what happened to you?
Listen, this has nothing to do with me, understand?
Is that why you need me to build your dreams?
Get off of me. Back up. Back up!
No!
Get off!
Let me go! Let me go! Wake me up! Wake me up! Wake me up!
I think I played the cop and the girlfriend on the first video. That's before the live stream went out. But if you look at the cop and the girlfriend, they're the only two in the restaurant, and it's date night. Maybe it's date morning or date afternoon, but they say date night. And you figure a restaurant to be full at nighttime. Like, they were the only two. Then walks the robber. Then the robber talks to the lady at the counter. Then he pulls the gun, puts it on the counter, puts it back in his pocket. They see it, and they run towards him with their gun. I mean, if anything, it looks funny because it's date night, and they're the only ones in the restaurant. That's really it. And that's the same. It's the same place they met when he proposed, or he proposed at. Like, I don't think I have that. Let me see if I have that on here. I don't think I have that. No, I want to. Okay, let me see if I want to go over anything else before I go. Nope, that's gonna be it. So I am going to leave on this note. Okay, we live. Okay, this is Awkward Occurrence or Awkward Entertainment.
Please stop! I will rip your soul out, Daddy.
The streaming app is acting funny. We're going to do it this way. So this is